The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
4 showers a day and can't get clean. Who'll never get clean. I'm your boy, Mr. Grant, but I'm not about to do a scene from the script. Why? Look, I'm a comic. I sing, but I never acted in no movie before, on Broadway or nowhere. This Jack Cerruti, this weasel, he knows enough not to lead from weakness. Should I be dumber? Look, you can show me how to do the lines. You know what, I know it. And what are the lines gonna be? Louse lines, right? So who's been listening to that kind of talk all his life? Look, I had a partner once who was Jack Cerruti, and I could have been this bum. I could have been this Jack Cerruti, except for... Well, look, let me get personal. Let me tell you about my old man. Hey, maybe you saw him once, although I doubt it, unless you made a lot of lousy little clubs in a lot of dinky little towns where this very sweet man, this beautiful person, my father, did impersonations. All right, the impersonations were nothing. But as a father, that was for real. There he was, a winner, a real headliner. My mother died when I was 4, but he never remarried, and he hardly ever left me alone. You know what? He never once spanked me. Oh, I gave him plenty of reasons. Who doesn't? But this very understanding man just went along holding me with one hand and variety in the other. So how come I'm telling you about my old man? Because if it wasn't for him, I would have been this Jack Cerruti. And that's why I can play the part, see? Oh, listen. I'm going to make a very good louse in your picture. Correction. Our picture. Right, Mr. Grant?
All right, Pat, whenever you're set up, I'd like to see it again, please.
In a minute.
Joey, you're a pro. The poise, the timing, that's all there. But there is something else.
Look, I go light on the sauce, and to me, the needle is for sewing.
Nothing like that. But you wouldn't be the first nightclub comic who ever switched to picture making at the top. And generally speaking, the track record stinks.
Oh, you mean the entourage bit?
No. Not just the entourage. It's more than that. It's what? It's the years of having their own way. They like to change things around to suit themselves. They try to make themselves look good, even at the expense of the picture.
You're right, Mr. Grant. There are a million dirty tricks, and I know them all, but I wouldn't use them. I mean, what's the point? And besides, even if I wanted to, you think my old man, Mort Jason, would let me get away with it? Or my wife, for that matter? 2 straight shooters I got going for me, my father and my wife.
Anytime, Mr. Grant.
Hey, who you kidding? You don't have to see this thing again. You dig.
All right, Pat.
You won't be sorry. You'll never be sorry, Mr. Grant. No jokes today. I left them all home, along with my accompanist and my agent, my manager, my PR man, and everybody else. So all we got here now is just me, Joey J.
Say you're going to marry me.
this morning.
That's fine.
Good.
And cut it. All right, let's try it again, please. Could you try to remember that he's not very nice, and he's not very gentle. In fact, he is 100% pure louse. All right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's go again, buddy.
All right, this will be a take. Keep it quiet, please.
Nobody's 100% pure.
Scene 11. Take 4. Speed.
All right, settle down, please. And action.
Me, sweetheart. Yours truly. I'm the one you hate. You despise me, right? You can't stand me.
And cut it.
So, Kevin, baby, did I miss hearing something? Cut I heard. Print I didn't hear.
That figures. I didn't say it. All right, take 5, everybody. Joey, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Right. Well, at least you're not complaining, right, kid?
You take a black Dutch.
Yes, thanks.
Laura, Joey Jason. Joey Laura Dean. Our drama coach.
Wait a second. First he closes down the set, then he sends for the drama coach. You think our director's trying to tell me something?
Yes, he is, Mr. Jason. He wants you to have every chance to be as good as he knows you can be.
Coach, I'm glad to make your acquaintance.
Thank you.
You see, Joey, if you continue playing the character the way you're playing him now on the first day, we get to the last day and find out that we don't have any picture at all. Just a vanilla Sunday.
Aye. Yeah, he's been telling me no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Well, it's natural enough. He's been in nightclubs all of his life, making audiences love him. Now, Laura will be working with you whenever I don't need you on the set. She knows exactly how I want Rudy play.
Laura, I'm all yours. Make me act like a louse.
Well, that shouldn't be hard. Most men come by it naturally.
Mr. Grant? Mr. Grant?
Yeah.
There's a man out here who wants to get on the set, but I don't have his name on the list.
Don't let him in.
He says somebody must have moved. He says he's Mr. Jason's father.
Hey, wait a second. It's my old man. Whenever I work, he thinks he's supposed to come around.
Oh, sure. Let Mr. Jason come in, please.
Okay, Mr. Jason.
Thanks, Kevin. He doesn't have to work, thank God, but what's he gonna do? Wait a minute. Stop the music. Look who's here.
I'm boss now, see him, and I'm the guy that says stop the music, see him.
Meet the big boss of the mob, Mr. Kevin Grant. Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant, say, he looks more like General Grant to me. And who is this gorgeous creature here?
This is Miss Dean.
Well, Judy, you beautiful thing, you. All right, Mr. Movie Star, how's it going?
I'm bombing, Pop. They say I ain't louse enough.
You want louse? All right, my boy is going to give you louse. All right, you dirty rat. Start talking.
You despise me. You can't stand me. You won't let me touch you, right?
Cut it, and that'll be a print.
Ah, you hear that, Pop? A print! You did it again, you relaxed me!
Yeah, you were so relaxed I thought you were going to collapse.
You're beautiful!
Now cross over behind the upstage chair and come up to the table.
Up on the table, right?
Come on, Joey, not on it. Up to it.
To the table.
Nail him.
Hey, watch this guy.
Go for the blouse.
Go for the blouse.
And cross over to the coffee table.
Crossing to the coffee table. I'm at the coffee table.
Mark him.
Mark him. There I'm nailed, here I'm marked.
Now pick up the stocking.
Take this out and get it filled, huh?
Now, come on, Joey. Let's stick with it, huh? You see variety.
See variety. Hey, that's a great bit!
Forgot the stocking, Joey.
So did she. Hey, what if I see my name in here?
And that's as far as we go.
Thank you, Mr. Jason. We'll call you in a few minutes. Second team.
Hey, you still here, Pop?
Yeah, I'm right here, Joey.
Still on the job?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm on the job.
Listen, when they take my picture, you make sure it's pretty, huh?
Yeah. Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant. Yeah. As long as you're framing a picture of my kid, maybe you'd like to see my favorite picture of your star. Taken by yours truly, Mort Jason.
Barry, can I talk to you a moment?
That's Joseph Jason.
It's all right.
That's Father's picture.
Mm-hmm.
You think you'll ever do as well?
Well, I wouldn't want to imply that the focus was as sharp, but there is a certain similarity.
Hey, how about that?
I got a larger one framed in my office.
Well, naturally, where else would you keep it?
Hey, Papa, you mustn't bother the director.
Oh, look who's here. Mr. Know-It-All. I taught him everything he knows. Took me 5 minutes. Now, after 30 years in show business, he's going to tell me to leave the director alone. Yeah, how do you like your coffee, Mr. Grant?
Black, thank you.
Black.
He's having such a lot of fun, you know. Hey, listen, don't get sore at me for asking, but could you make an exception? I mean, could you let him hang around and feel useful?
Joey, let's face it. After that snapshot, how can I say no?
God bless you. It worked, Pa. Jason and Jason, a couple of con artists, no less. Beautiful.
But, Joey, I don't like doing things like this just to get a job.
Tony, may we have our coffee in the living room, please? Come on, Pa.
It makes me feel peculiar.
Peculiar? What peculiar? We're a team, right? One hand washes the other, right? Look, it's like I told you. Last week I go into Kevin Grant's office. I see a picture on his desk. A kid holding a fish, no less. Right away, I remember the picture you once took of me that's around here someplace. I also think of the script and the part that's not yet cast. The part of the guy on the same bill as Jack Cerruti in the nightclub. The guy that gets to do his bit in the scene before I do mine. So, I look around. So, I find the picture. I tell you, bring it to the set, Pa. Be Harry Humble, but bring the picture. Oh, you were perfect, Pa. Hey, bit. Did that Kevin Grant bite. So it's a big night for the Jason family, right? Father and son in the movies. I got it, Tony.
Hello?
Hey, Coach, how are you?
Fine. Listen, you left your revised pages for tomorrow here. I'm sending them over by messenger.
The revised pages, yeah. Hey, listen, Pa, can you get my script from the bedroom, please?
Sure.
Hey, why don't I just come over and get them myself?
Oh, it'll be much too late, Joey.
I do my best work that time of night.
Well, I'm sure you do. But not tonight. I'm sending the pages over. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Good night, Joey.
Good night.
Here's your script, Joey.
Thanks, Pa.
Who was that, Miss Dean?
Yeah.
You going to rehearse tonight?
No, tomorrow night. So like I'm saying, it's father and son in the movies, right?
Joey, I don't like to play tricks like this.
What trick, Papa? It's not like you're some kind of amateur, is it? You're perfect for the part, and you know it. Eat cake, Papa.
But it seems so devious.
Devious. Well, you sound like Joan.
You got a lovely wife. Very undevious. Hey, speaking of Joan, how's the sister in Chicago?
Fine, fine.
Why are Joan and the kids spending so much time in Chicago?
A sister. Blood is blood, Papa.
There's nothing wrong, is there?
Oh. Hey, listen, I got a great idea for the nightclub bit.
Wait a minute. I ain't got the part yet.
Don't worry, Pa, you'll get it. Hit it.
Sure, I love the silver that shines in your hair, and your brow that's all wrinkled and furrowed with care. I kiss your fingers so toil-worn for me. Oh, God bless you. Wait a minute. We can't do that. We gotta have a Durante finish. What a band. They got a million of them.
Tonight on Emerald.
I didn't think you were so funny tonight.
Who cares what you think? Just be your own stupid, friendly self.
That's that damn smile again. I cannot make him stop wanting to be loved.
Are we ready? Good, let's roll.
The smile doesn't seem so bad to me.
Take four.
It could be interpreted as a cover-up.
Well,
I think you're so
will you
funny tonight.
work with him? later today.
Just
Do you think you could do me a personal favor?
friendly self?
Remember that I think the smile stinks.
I'll do that, Kevin. Not as a personal favor, just doing my job.
I want to say something, Jack.
Yeah, well, your material usually stinks. You despise me, right? You can't stand me.
How's Mr. Bracken, David?
Funny you should ask. I just got a call from him.
So?
No big deal. He was just talking about the fact that you cast more Jason. He wants you to know that made him raise one eyebrow. Not two, just one.
That's nice. Look, David, I don't need any phone calls to tell me that it was dangerous to give in to Joey Jason in this kind of blackmail. But I still cast more Jason in that bit role, and I would do it again. Because Joey is scared to death on the set, and maybe it will help to have his father around.
Well, I'll be sure and pass it on to Mr. Bracken, if I should happen to be talking to you again. Laura? Mr. Bracken hears that you've been working harder than usual rehearsing with Joey Jason. He says thanks. But don't overdo it.
Come here. Come here. Look, it's Papa. I know him. He's scared. He's about to go through the roof on you.
Looks all right to me. I just left Laura. Aren't you supposed to be rehearsing with her?
I know him. Don't you think I know him? He's been sitting there dying inside, waiting for you to come in. Hey, don't worry. I know what to do.
Oh, Joe, you let me have it.
Hey, Papa! You're on! How am I doing? That's my pop!
That's my boy.
Here comes the director.
Yeah.
Now, you've been up all night.
Been up all night.
You've been studying your dialogue.
Studying my dialogue.
You know your whole two lines.
I know the whole two lines. I made it.
That's my pop!
That's my boy.
Good morning, Mr. Jason.
Good morning, Mr. Grant.
Good morning, Mr. Grant. Is that how you treat a director? Step aside, kid.
Oh.
Mr. Grant, if you please. You take the left, I'll take the right.
Right.
No, left. You
Left.
take the left. I got the right.
Left.
No, all right, you take the left, I'll take the right. Here we go. I'm all
Gentlemen,
set.
this is not really necessary, Mort. Let's get a line up for marks, all right?
Wait a minute.
You start right here in front of the door. Mark can go. All right, you knock on the door. You go right in. But pretty nervous. You could be sent right back out again.
Don't worry. I know my lines.
Okay, come on in. And don't forget the door.
Oh.
And come right up to the desk. Nail them down, Gil. Now, you deliver your first line to the young lady right from there.
Quiet, everyone. Mr. Mort Jason is about to say a line. Ta-da!
Nice and easy. This is a walkthrough. Just say the words, Mort.
Speak up, don't mumble. The line, Papa. What, you forgot the line already?
Wait a minute. I don't want the line yet. Joey, your papa and I are doing business. Little boy shouldn't mix in.
Play it nice, Papa. I'm going to see Coach Laura. I'm going to see Coach Laura. Going to see Coach Laura. I'm going to see...
You all set, Mort?
Yeah. I can't think. I lost the two lines.
That's all right. Give him the line, please.
Tell Mr. Stone Al Jackson's here. Tell him I once worked with Jolson.
Tell Mr.
Stone.
Tell Mr. Stone that I did it again. I could kill myself. I know you have a schedule to keep, Mr. Grant. I don't know what... What do we do now?
What else, Mort? We'll take it nice and easy, and we'll get it right, huh? That's all.
Jack wakes up and he's surprised to see that Kathy's already dressed. That's your line, Joey.
Right. What's the matter, kid? You didn't care for the entertainment?
No, Joey, no. You see, for the first time, a girl is walking out on Jackson Rudy. Now, the audience should know that he's afraid. And when he's afraid, he's nasty.
Yes, Kevin. What's the matter, kid? You didn't care for the entertainment?
I don't feel like talking. I called for a cab.
Huh. I'll take you home. No hard feelings.
Oh, come on, Joey.
Come on, Joey, what? All right, already. I'll drive you home. No hard feelings.
No feelings at all. That's the point. Then Kathy picks up her purse and begins toward the door. Jack smiles and leans forward to kiss her goodbye as if he couldn't care less. And she pulls away, and he kisses air. Joey, we've got to stop this. We're getting very obvious.
What's the matter, kid? You didn't care for the entertainment?
I don't feel like talking. I called a cab.
Oh, I'll drive you home. No hard feelings.
No feelings at all. That's the point.
Wait a minute.
And that's the cut. No prints. Let's call it a day.
Okay, it's a wrap. Well, what a day, huh? The first half was spent getting 2 lines from the floor, and the second half was spent not getting 2 more from the sun. Well, or a day, so.
Just be your own stupid, friendly self. Come on, kid. You like the entertainment?
I don't feel like talking. I found a cab.
I'll drive you home. No hard feelings.
Come in.
Mr. Grant? Hi. I called your house. I wanted to talk to you. And your wife said you hadn't even come home to eat dinner. Well, that problem, at least I can help you with.
Mort, this is Bill Mosier, our editor. Bill, Mort Jason, Joey's dad.
Mr. Jason.
Hi. Gee, I'm sorry. I didn't bring anything for you. I expected to find him alone.
Well, don't worry about it. Kevin, I'll be back later.
All right, Bill.
Surgeon, in case you didn't guess already. My son's a big sport, big spender. You know, sometimes he flies it in from Barney's. I wanted to talk to you about, this morning, you know. I feel terrible about it. To tell you the truth, I'm even more worried about my next scene. You know, the performance bit. Please. It took me a long time to figure out what I was going to say, and you know how quick I can lose a line.
Mort, come on.
Let me finish, huh? What I'm trying to say is that that dialogue we did this morning, there's only 2 lines. You know, and when we finally got it, it only took 30 seconds. So the next fellow, the fellow who'll do the retake, he'll do it in 30 seconds. You'll be right back on schedule, see?
What do you mean the next guy?
Well, the fellow you're going to replace me with. Hey, there's Pickles here. What's the matter? You ain't a pickle man?
Well, I'm not planning to replace you.
Yo, but I don't want to ruin Joey's picture.
Not ruining it.
Got to be a gentleman, huh?
Mort, you're not ruining it.
All right, let's say that it's being ruined by an unnamed party, okay?
Okay. Joey.
Huh? Joey, what about Joey?
It's not you, Mort. It's Joey. He's ruining the picture.
What are you talking about? You gotta be kidding. Joey's marvelous.
Oh, no, not there. He's not marvelous. No, Mort. Joey is the member of your family who should be apologizing for trying to buy a little cheap affection from the audience at the expense of both the story and of the character.
Don't bother asking for seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't walk out of this room. You can't walk off this picture. What, do you think Joey is so marvelous? Well, he could be. But not the way he's going right now. Now, Joey needs help, but he is refusing to accept any.
Joey Jason's a star. He don't need any help.
Oh, Joey Jason needs to be straightened out. Mort. Joey has this thing he likes to say. That you never spanked him.
Yeah, that's right. So what? I never spanked him.
Well, then do it. Figure out a way. Spank him. Make him behave. While there's still time, huh?
Who do you think you got here? Some dummy, some patsy? That's Joey Jason you're talking about.
That's right. Joey Jason, who's scared to death to let me see what he's really like inside, what he's really all about. And who's using you, hiding behind you, pretending that he can't concentrate on his acting because of his poor papa. Joey Jason, who's scared to death.
He's scared, huh? He's scared. You're scared. You're scared, Mr. Director. And you know why? Because Joey Jason knows more than you do. Because Joey Jason could do your job better. Because Joey, my kid Joey, he's showing you up.
But this is the way it is. I'm only interested in one thing. Me.
The line is, I'm out for all I can get, and you better get used to it.
I know the line. I'm acting. I'm only interested in one thing, and you better get used to it. Because if you can't afford to buy what I'm selling, you better go home and play with your dolls. I'll find somebody else. Okay?
And that'll be the cut. Powder her down, please. Very nice, Diane.
Diane, what about me, sweetheart?
What about Cerruti, sweetheart?
What about it?
That speech is like Cerruti's pulse. It should throb man with anger.
Oh, more bite. Speaking of bite, how did you like the sturgeon sandwich?
Very good. All right, this will be a take.
Position one, camera. Roll the camera.
Scene 40. Take one. Speed.
All right, settle down, please. And action. Diane?
So?
I left my glasses. Use them in the act now.
You left them here on purpose.
Why? So I could be alone with you again?
That's right.
Listen, when I walked out, I walked out. I didn't expect to come back and ruin my exit.
You want to stay?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. But this is the way it is. I'm interested in only one thing. Me! I'm out for all I can get. And you better get used to it. Because if you can't buy what I'm selling, you better go home and play with your dolls. I'll find somebody else. Okay?
Cut it. That's Brent. We'll move in for the over-shoulders after lunch.
Lunch, 1 hour, crew, 42 minutes.
Hey, everybody! Big lunch spread over here. Sturgeon for everybody. Hey, Kevin. Kevin, baby, where you going? How did it go with my old man? I mean, you and him been talking, right?
Got a part in the picture? Yeah, we've been talking.
I'm talking to you. Wait a minute. You've been going behind my back trying to get a little help from my family, right?
You're absolutely right, Joey. I'm not getting the kind of performance from you that I want, and I'm willing to try anything. I want to get the best possible picture that I can get, and I plan to get it somehow and some way. When we get back after lunch for the over-shoulder ankles, I would like to see a lot more...
More Jack Cerruti.
Yeah. And a lot less Joey Jason.
Hey, Coach, you're going to be proud of me. I'm giving Kevin baby his bite. Like in a sturgeon sandwich. Like in making a sweet old man feel rotten. Hey, everybody, what is this? Come on, let's eat. Everybody loves sturgeon. Come on, come on.
Kevin, in a word, I want out.
In a word, no.
I said, why?
Because I need you, that's why. I'm going to give you the same answer that I gave Mort. There is no way that you're going to walk off this picture.
Well, I'm not doing the job.
Keep trying. You've still got time. Come on, David.
Kevin, it's all a mess, and you know it. I can tell you know it.
You're a professional, that's what I know. I also know that Joey is killing us, but we're not dead yet.
Ah, you feeling it, kiddies? The way Sturgeon makes you feel mellow and truthful? In Sturgeon Veritas. Latin, no less, which proves I'm educated, Dick.
It's not bad, Sturgeon Veritas. Now, why can't you play Saludi with that kind of bit of wit?
Because Joey really is Jack
Become a big man and buy Sturgeons for everybody.
He's afraid to let anybody see that.
You want to stay?
Here we go, kiddies. Boot, boot, boot.
Oh, no, that's Joe.
Not for me, Joey.
Come on. I'm offering something. I'm kidding.
Thank you.
You're very thoughtful, Joey.
My son?
Yes, sir, Mr. Jason. He's inside rehearsing with Miss Dean.
Thanks very much. You're welcome.
It's over. Because it never began.
What did you say in the beginning?
Feeling. Caring.
Oh, baby, I really care for you.
You don't. You used me and I left you. And in my own way, I used you too, Joey.
Look, I'm a man, you're a woman. What we got is a do-it-yourself kit.
Don't, Joey. This is all a bad scene.
Look, like I said, I care for you.
Look, I'm a big girl, and you are supposed to be a big boy. So let's admit the truth to ourselves. A dirty little hunk of truth.
Listen.
You listen! I grow up, Joey. Damn, you grow up.
Arnold Nouveau, our new product man. He's new to the executive division, but he's...
No applause, please. We don't want to wake the director. Hey, Bobby baby! Bobby baby! Hit me with the spot before my tan starts to fade over. Ladies and gentlemen, and antique lovers, I give you the head of the Geritol set. The vagabond lover from Leisure City, the ever-popular over-sexagenarian. Let's hear it, please, for Mr. Mort Jason.
All right, Warden. I give up. I give up.
Save your applause for when he really needs it, when he does his thing. Follow me, kid.
Just point me at the stage. That's it.
Follow me, kid. George! Hey, what time does this bus get to Chicago?
All right, my darling, just for that, everybody else.
Let's hear it for Al Jolson.
Al Jolson, folks. You ain't heard nothing yet. But before I go any further, I guess I'm not going any further.
All right, today, Papa, you shine in the family.
No, you shine.
All right, but just until 1 o'clock. After that, turn in your talent. It's my turn. I work at 1, right, Hitch?
That's right. How do you feel this morning, Mort?
How does he feel? As cool and calm as an alligator passing a handbag factory. Ain't that right, Mr. Medicare?
Yeah.
Wait. Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm a doctor.
What's that, Doc?
Steve?
Good luck.
Thank you. You like the coffee around here, huh?
I want to help you if I can.
Good.
That's all I said. Was that such a terrible thing to say, that I saw the lady out there and she looked unhappy? Hey, I didn't lose my touch, huh?
Ah, let's face it, Pa. Once a time man, always a time man.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I say, Pa. Typical unmarried dame. You're nice to them. Working close for a while, days, sometimes in the nights. And they start getting ideas.
I guess maybe I am a little nervous. That's why I started talking about Miss Dean again.
Yeah, forget it.
Help me out with the coat.
Hey, you look very, very nice. Now you go out there and you knock him dead.
And action, Mort.
All right, you dirty rats. Which one of you wise guys killed Cock and Mamie Robin? As a matter of fact, which one of you wise guys stole my belt? Now, just a moment, friends. As your district attorney, I don't want to let this poor boy go to prison. I think we ought to have a hung jury.
Ah, yes, that's Judge. That's the way I feel about it. This jury should be hung. Yeah.
Your Honor, that last remark was irrelevant.
Speaking of irrelevance, I shot one in my pajamas only this morning. How an elephant got in my pajamas, I'll never know. But enough of this. Send in the first witness. Little Caesar.
All right, you guys, I'm boss now, see? And it's a rod, see? And it's going to be curtains for all you guys, see? Because it's a curtain rod, see?
Enough of this buffoonery. Let's call the perfect fool, Ed Wynn.
Okay, none of us are perfect, you know. And you can't send me to jail. Speaking of jail, you know, my uncle is the politest prisoner in the whole jail. Every time he sees the warden, he says, "Pardon me." Isn't that silly?
Your Honor, I want to tell you that anything you say may be held against you.
In that case, I'll say beware.
Oh, thank you, Judgy. Thank you so much. I'd like to get a little motion before the court. I want to tell you, big boy, you want to come up and see me sometime.
Oh, thanks. My goodness, Miss West. That's a beautiful necklace you have.
Goodness had nothing to do with it, dear.
Oh, just a moment. Just a moment. I'd like to stick my nose in here. Your Honor, you can't send this boy to the ha-cha-cha-cha chair. And I'm going to stop the whole proceedings with a song. What a band. Folks, I can not only play the piano, but in an emergency, I can move it. And this act has a happy ending. You'll be happy when it's over. That's it, folks. That's it.
And cut it. That's a prince.
You did it, Bob! You did it!
You're beautiful. That was the best bum I ever saw.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Papa, I love you.
I love you too, baby. And Joan.
Joan who?
Yeah, very, very nice, Mort. Beautiful. That was the man.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Grant. Actually, there's another little stick. I'd like you to take a quick look at it.
No, the bit was fine just the way it was. Really.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Grant.
Excuse me.
Mr. Grant. You won't be sorry, Kevin, baby.
What is that?
Mr. Hitchcock, I'm going to do something for your picture. Beautiful. Like Sturgeon Hitch. Like in Sturgeon Veritas.
Barry, there's a flag on the plate. Don't break the setup. We might add something.
All right, everybody hold, please.
Go ahead, Mort.
Hey, Papa, wait a second. What are you doing? You want to kill yourself?
All right, Joey.
Say something to me, Pop.
I love you, Joey, baby. Now, will you please go sit down, please?
Bobby, baby. Hit me with a spot before the tan starts to fade.
Oh, brother.
It's my old man, Kevin, baby. I know I'm blowing, I know I'm thumping. But it's because I'm worried about him. The man is scared, Kevin. He's covered with flop sweat. Don't worry, I know how to relax him. Nothing subtle. Don't worry. You've seen him work. You know what I mean. Most wonderful guy in the world. Sweetest man you know. But subtle, forget it. Subtle he ain't. Subtle he don't dig. The idea is to stink up the joint, Papa. And for this, he don't need you, Coach. Yeah? This ain't exactly a new bit for you, Papa. You've been stinking up these clubs all your life. Hey, I made him laugh. I made him smile. You think I don't know how to handle my old man? You talk about courage, Kevin. You talk about character. You know how hard it is to be a nobody like him and have a famous son like me, a celebrity son. It hurts me. It really hurts. I'm so good and he's so bad, but what can I do? The talent, can I wrap it up and send it back where it came from? I try. I kid him along. I try to make him feel important and beautiful. So that's the little situation we got here, Kevin, baby. I know you want lousing apart, and I'm trying to give it to you. But it don't come natural to me. I got to concentrate hard to be a louse, and Papa's taking all my concentration. You know what I mean, Coach. I'm capable of acting like a louse. You know that. I'm a man, and you're a woman, and what we got is a do-it-yourself kid.
Wait a second.
Shut up! Yeah, you're very sweet. You're very understanding, just like my wife, Joan. A wonderful girl, and I love her. Maybe that's why she goes off to Chicago so often. So at least I don't have to worry about her when I'm trying to catch this character for you, Kevin, baby. Bad enough I got to worry about him. Which reminds me, where is he? Where is he? That nervous man, that frightened man, where is he? Oh, there you are. Sit down, Papa. Sit down. You want to kill yourself? Papa, like you tell everybody, you never spanked me. You never once spanked me. And you knew what you were doing, you beautiful man. You were right. Well, look at me, Papa. Look at me! Look at the boy you raised, the great star, the wonderful person. And who did it? You did it! You did it, Papa! So you are somebody, Papa. You are the father of Joey Jason.
This Halloween.
Get a good haul this year?
Yes, something strange is happening.
Who else did you call from?
I called his house, his agent, his press agent, his accompanist, the health club. No Joey. No Mort.
You're a good girl, Mitch. Stick with it. Look, why don't you try the Friars Club? Anywhere. You gotta find him.
You found him. I've been putting the pieces back together.
Yeah. All right, Joey. Tomorrow morning we start scene 181.
I know. I got a make-up call for 6:30, and I'll be there, and I just wanted to let you know that, I'm going to give you the Jack Cerruti you want. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more phony Mr. Nice Guy. Pretty good show my old man put on.
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, he finally spanked his son.
Yeah. Have you talked to him yet?
He was gone when I got home.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Maybe you'll call, maybe you won't. But, He can take care of himself. You know what? I think that spanking hurt him more than it did me.